What's up, guys? Today I'm going to do a market recap. I took 0 trades today. Very, very, very so happy overall. I don't know if I can explain it. That is the one thing missing in my trading is being able to sit there and look at the charts, let my draws get taken and take no trades. Overall, it's something I struggle with. I definitely am in a phase of like battling an over trading thing and stuff like that. So I need to, it's so weird with like anything in life and like trading is like you go in all these areas looking for an answer, but you truly know the answer. Like, you know what you need to do to succeed, but it's hard. It's not fun. You don't want to do it. And that's the reality is, you keep watching these videos. Like, I'm guilty of it. Like, I keep watching these videos and all these things, and I know what the answer is. I know what is going to take me to the next stage of profitability. I know the answer. You know the answer. You know what's wrong with your trading. You just want someone externally to either validate or invalidate because you're your own boss in trading. So it's kind of hard to, be hard on yourself. It's like, why be hard on myself if I don't have to? Well, you be hard on yourself because you want to succeed. And if you don't ever be hard on yourself, then you won't succeed in trading. And that's kind of the beauty of it, is that you have to treat it as a business and treat it as yourself, as, ridiculing yourself. But let's break down the market today. I was very long biased overall. The reason for that is because we put in this big 4-hour SMT right here, and we're in these big, I don't know if it was a daily. Yeah, daily fair value gap, 4-hour SMT, kind of expecting the buy up from there. So then I go down to the hourly, right? What am I looking at? Well, we kind of have an AMD. We kind of consolidated all Asia and London right here in this range. We have this hourly fair value gap right here that hasn't been tapped yet. So I go down to the 15-minute. I'm like, okay. We chop, come down, take sell side, put in that big external SMT, get big displacement to the upside, inverse both these bearish gaps, right? We even get a 15-minute change in the state right here, right? You get a 15-minute change in the state, you trade back down, respect discount of the range, respect both higher time frame PD arrays. So now what's the next step? What's going to validate that we're not going to go lower in this range is a 5-minute, structure shift back to the upside. So now where does that come? We open right here. We open down, chop. 5-minute CISD right here, right? 5-minute CISD is a break of structure to the upside, going to validate the bias higher. So then the best trade would have been, you enter off the 5-minute CISD. It depends where you want to have your low. If you want to have your low down here, but a hefty stop because the market is super volatile today, but it would have paid. You could have had a nice 2-3. I probably would have had my stop, below this low or below this low, something like that. Or you could zoom in and try to see where the stop should be. Like, you could put it at this wick, something like that. But as you see from there, you just get instant big candles to the upside because it's clear. Like, once this is efficient price action, and I didn't take the trade because my rule is 10 a.m. Right? I'm not going to push that rule back until I can prove to myself that I'm able to be patient and wait for my setup, which is, the market maker buy model. As you see, AMD market maker buy model, it's clean. We have the buy side distributing, very clean overall. Now I was looking, so this was my external draw right here. We take this one, we take this one. We put in a couple 5-minute fair value gaps, and I kind of wanted to see a retracement to either of them before taking the external buy side. So I had this one marked out. I had this tiny one marked out. So I was just kind of looking for a retracement to either of those before taking the external, and we never quite got that. We never tapped this one down here, and we never tapped this one down here. If hypothetically we were, it would have been the same type of trade where, like, say this came down all the way here, you would wait for like the retracement to get invalidated. So like, say this candle, and then say you enter on that, and something like this targeting the high. Like, this isn't bad RR, but it's not the best. Like, it's 1-to-1 kind of, which would have played out, but you never did tap a 5-minute, so it's not valid. You never tapped really any imbalance. So yeah, once the draw is taken, lock account, done for the day. That's the motto. 10 a.m., one trade to the draw and liquidity. Once my draws are taken, I'm done. If I'm long and the longs get hit before I can get in, I'm done. That's what I need to do. I will do that moving forward, and you will see the success behind it. And I'll be living proof of the success. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support. If you want to join my free Discord, link in the description. Thank you so much.